Hello, family. This is Mama. Um, I wanted to make a short video this Sunday morning or this Sunday afternoon, and the my thoughts for today came from a conversation that I had with Uncle Michael. I was talking to him about. I asked him, did he ever think about um, past situations? And especially, I was especially talking to him about relationships. And I asked him, I said, do you ever think about your past relationships and what went wrong in them and what you would do differently? Do you have any regrets? And he told me that he never thinks about the past, that he just continues to live life, and that when it's over, it's over, and he just goes on. And I thought, how unfortunate for him, because I think that it's necessary that we give our times uh, that we give ourselves the opportunity and time in which we can think about the past and reflect on the past. We live in such a hurry pace. One of my sons said, "Mama, on these videos, you talk too slow." And I considered what he said, but I thought, I think that I'll keep my pace because in keeping my pace, I think that I'm giving the person that would take the opportunity to listen, which is really for my family members, but those of those of you that will listen that's not family, I think I'm giving them the gift to stop and to think and consider. I think that family, that you need to find a place that you can go, that you can slow down and deliver yourself from the cares of the world for a moment, from your responsibilities, from your job. Find you a space where you can sit and relax, empty your mind out of thoughts, and take in the moment. And let this be an opportunity to have some peace. And I think at those times you won't completely shut down, but you'll at least have a span of time when God can talk to you about what's going on in your life. I think that when you're always listening to the radio, when you're always um, listening and something is always in your ear, I think sometimes the noises of life shut out the voice of God. I've heard it said that God speaks in a still, quiet voice. And I think that not that you can't hear God in the busyness of what you're doing, but that you have to train yourself to hear and know the voice of God. Like when you're running somewhere and you have, they call it your first mind. Your first mind tells you, don't take the route that you take normally to work. Go on and take a different route. And they say it's the first mind, but I always think that it's the presence of God. And then you take that route anyway. You talk to that thought and say, "Oh, I can take this route anyway." And then you take it, and you find that something is going on. I think that's not your first mind. I think that that is the spirit of the living God trying to warn you, don't do this, don't do that. And so it takes training for us to recognize when God is speaking to us and then to choose to do what God is saying. So instead of me, I wanted to show you the place that I came to just take a breather and be grateful just for the air that I breathe, for the opportunity to be alive. And you, family, find you a place. Right now, you recognize this is Hefner Lake, but find you a place. I don't care if you take a chair and sit down in the backyard up under the trees and listen to the birds, or just take the time to reflect on life and to get quiet, to be grateful, not for anything in particular, not for wealth, not for riches, not for things, but to be present in this space of time, and to look at the sky and just be grateful. So I hope something that I said will be a blessing to you, and I hope that you will find your special space and your special place. Um, you have a great day today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.